Welcome to the show. Right Now Hot Takes, where we are unfiltered, bold, and right now with our news and what we're talking about. I'm the host, Jim Rand. Got a great episode today. Folks, this one is going to be controversial, but first, the heart of this show is love of country, and I say it every time. I love the American way, the promise that if you work hard, build skills, and create value, you can rise and build a better life. That's the heart of this community here. Today we're talking about something that affects you 20-somethings and entry-level workers directly, minimum wage laws. I know this one can be emotional. A lot of good people on both sides of the aisle support raising the minimum wage, thinking it helps the little guy. I respect that intention, but I'm going to disagree with both sides here and show why the truth is that minimum wage laws, even well-meaning ones, hurt the very people they claim to help, and why abolishing them and letting the free market work is the better, more moral path. And it's kinder to the employers and their ability to expand their business, and ultimately it helps entry-level workers too. Let's break it down. As a 20-something, everything feels expensive. You're starting out, maybe no fancy degree yet, just trying to get that first real job and gain experience. It seems like raising the minimum wage would give you a fair shot and more money in your pocket. It feels compassionate. Politicians love to stand up and say they're fighting for workers, but good intentions don't pay the bills if those intentions price you out of a job altogether. We have to look at results, not just slogans. Here's the reality. Minimum wage is a price control on labor. When government forces businesses to pay above what a job is worth to them, especially for entry-level positions, they hire fewer people. They automate faster, they cut hours, or they simply don't create that first rung on the ladder. So who benefits the most from no minimum wage? High schoolers, 15 and 16-year-olds, recent grads, and anyone just starting out with little experience. These are the workers who need that first opportunity the most. Without a mandated wage floor, businesses can afford to bring them on, give them training, and let them prove themselves. That first job becomes possible again. Studies and real-world examples show this over and over. Higher mandated wages reduce employment opportunities for the least skilled and youngest workers. You end up with fewer jobs, not higher wages across the board. Now contrast that with the free market. When there's no artificial floor, businesses compete for workers. As you build skills, prove reliability, and create more value, your wages naturally rise. That's how real mobility happens, through opportunity, experience, and productivity, not government decree. Free enterprise rewards work and growth. It gives a high schooler or 15-year-old the chance to start somewhere, learn, and climb. Voluntary cooperation is what drives this. It simply means two free people making an agreement that benefits both sides. An employer offers a wage, a young worker accepts the job because it's better than their other options. No one is forced. The teenager gets experience and a paycheck. The business gets affordable help while training future talent. Government coercion, forcing a wage that distorts that agreement, often leaves the young worker with no agreement at all. For you 20-somethings and even younger workers just starting out, this is especially harmful. That first job teaches punctuality, teamwork, customer service, skills that lead to better paying roles later. Price you out of that and you stay stuck longer. Mandated wages sound nice, but they block the very path to the middle class. At its core, this is about human dignity and freedom. God gave us abilities to use productively. Letting people freely contract for their labor respects that. It builds character, responsibility, and real earning power over time. Minimum wage laws treat young workers as unable to negotiate for themselves and businesses as exploiters. That's not compassionate, it's corrosive to opportunity. I'm pro-abolishing the minimum wage because the evidence and principles line up. Free markets have delivered far more prosperity and mobility than price controls ever have. Conservatives and anyone who loves freedom should be willing to say this even when it's unpopular. Young people, don't fall for the easy political promises. Bet on yourself and the American system that rewards effort and skill building. Get that first job, work hard, level up, support policies that expand real opportunity instead of restricting it. That's how you win and how our country stays the land of opportunity. Folks, I speak my opinion and what I believe to be true. That is why I always say I love this nation too much to sugarcoat it. What do you think? If you enjoyed this content, please do us a great favor. Rate and review on iTunes or Spotify, and share this episode with a friend. Subscribe for more unfiltered truth. I'll see you next time on Right Now Hot Takes.